man, I hate when people. I, man, I'm sorry, because it's a passion. These are children.
City of champions, too many hate but can't claim it. Dallas Cowboys, the Mavericks,
Yep.
Stars, and the Rangers. Come on down to D-Time, you know.
Oh, I just hope it work out for him.
Around, rowdy and
I hope it
proud.
work out for him.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Time out with Jeff now for your breaking news. Like, subscribe, and comment like you know what to do. New free agents, newest trades, all the sports exclusives. Even if you need a smile, Jeff gon' act a fool. Just sit tight and listen close for your favorite team. Never know what deal just might pop across the screen. Or new injuries, or who just might be out for weeks. Sports predictions, stats on your fantasy. So get your ticket out and double check all your numbers. It's a chance you could've hit the spread over and under. I'm finna be ballin' for the summer with no drama. Jeff, tell him where you coming from.
Fly, Eagle, fly. Fly, Eagle, fly. I'm going to go ahead and give a shout out to that Fly, Eagle, fly. Hey, we had a little breaking news here a couple of days ago. Jalen Hurts has set the market with $255 million cash money. His agent sent the tweet out, fellas, say she need a Brinks truck. Where can she find a Brinks truck? And she said she found one. So congratulations, first off, man, to Jalen Hurts getting his money, man. That's one of the topics for tonight, along with NBA third round playoffs. But man, we're gonna go ahead and start out with Jalen Hurts, man. We're gonna go ahead and start out with the Jalen Hurts situation, man, because we knew he was gonna get his money. We just didn't know who was gonna be the first one to sign out of the quarterbacks that was up for a contract extension. So, said you posed a question: does Jalen Hurts' contract help hurt Lamar and other quarterbacks?
Well, I don't know how much it does to Burrow or Herbert, but because I'm thinking that when they, as soon as maybe next week, he won't be the highest paid quarterback. One of those guys will get more. Maybe Burrow. I don't know if Herbert will. I don't know. Because I don't know if he will. But Lamar, I think I seen a report today that he was offered more than Jalen. Was he offered more than Jalen since Jalen got his contract, or he was offered more and turned it down in before?
I think it was in September.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was in September.
So I think it was 180 million guaranteed. I don't know, man. I don't know what Lamar gonna do. We've been talking about Lamar for seems like 8 months now. I don't know what that guy gonna do. But for Burrow will get more than what Jalen got. He'll get more.
Yeah.
It'll be the highest paid contract for about a good month, maybe, out to the draft.
And it's hard to say, man, if it hurts him or help him, because, like I said, like with Lamar, we don't know like what's going through his mind. Like,
what are you thinking about?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, what are you thinking? Like, guys are getting money. You can see what the market is looking like. However you want to do it, you can look at the market of average per year. You can look at their base salary, whatever you want to look at. You look at the guarantee, you look at the signing bond. You can even put your stats. You get a whole dry erase board, Excel file, whatever you need to do, and put yourself up against those other quarterbacks, and find like, I guess, a median. Find the median, and then go back to them and throw that at them. And see what they give you. I mean, because I'm not understanding, man. What is he looking for.
So let me ask y'all this. Okay, let's pair Lamar Jackson to Burrow and Jalen Hurts, right? So I'm guessing we can say that Jalen Hurts and Burrow had better offensive players, better receivers, right?
Right.
But that's not how Baltimore was made up. They was made up to be a predominant, running team. But they had what, two to three good backs in
Mm-hmm.
in Lamar. So what's more important, MVP or Super Bowl?
That's a good question. Uh, only he can answer that. But you know what he answered truthfully. That what he answered it truthfully. That's the thing. Uh, Will Lamar answered it truthfully. I would hope I would hope Super Bowls is more important to him because you can get
Well,
you get,
we know what the team is gonna say. They want the Super Bowl. You know,
yeah.
so I think that's what those two have over him. Like they made it so early in their career, so the owners are looking at, well, we can get back.
Mm-hmm.
We can get back there and have a chance of winning it. So we're gonna get them a lot of guaranteed money.
Right.
They really can't say that about Lamar right now. He hasn't been close.
Hey, are
You
we
know.
okay? My bad. Because somebody called. Are we seeing this man does not want to be a Super Bowl champion?
No. That's not what I asked. I was asking like what when he's talking about his contract. What type of money do he get? Do he get more than Jalen and Burrow, or do he get around the same thing, or do he get less?
Man, he get more. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Billy.
I mean, Chris.
Oh, okay. I ain't I'm driving, so I ain't got to look at my phone. I'm sorry, y'all.
Personally, I think he's gonna get less because he hadn't accomplished. I'm talking about team wise
Right.
what they have, and I know it's maybe not all his fault, but he also been injured the past 2 years, so they looking at him as an injury risk, and you count that plus his style of play. They may not think he's gonna last long. He haven't accomplished more than them other two. Like said, just said, them other two have went further than he have in less time. So if I'm a owner, I mean, I'm not paying him more. He'll be in the neighborhood, but not more.
Right. And see,
Yeah, I don't think his guaranteed money will be as much. That's the key to guaranteed money.
Hmm.
okay. Say I can't remember if it was 179, might have ran out 180 million guaranteed, right? And I know
Hmm.
I mean, we've all played sports to certain level. I mean, we've had nicks and bruises, injuries. You know, none of us been in the league and nothing like that. But we hear about investments all the time. We hear people take $100,000 in an investment and turn it into $1 million.
Right.
So here it is. You don't have to pay an agent, so to speak, because you represent yourself. You got your mama.
Hmm.
As you get 180 guaranteed, fully guaranteed, and something happens to where you can't play no more, and you get all your money, dude. You should not go broke. You got people that
Right.
take less than what you making and invested in and turn it to triple, and you getting 180 million, dude. You're not gonna get Patrick Mahomes money. You're not probably gonna get Deshaun Watson money. Because what they gonna do is they gonna probably get tired. They go ship you off.
But I,
Especially losing
Jeff,
them to
I
Pittsburgh
can,
twice a year.
man, this dude, this is where it pissed me off about the league. He's literally one of the top five quarterbacks. All you can do is top seven.
You talking about
They'll
Lamar?
they'll yeah, Lamar. They'll pay. And yes, so racism comes in with me. You never gave him no help. You expect him to do everything. And for some reason, y'all don't want to pay a brother. But y'all will pay these Caucasians all this money. That dude should at least, at bare minimum, be at right around 190, 200 million guaranteed. Because they cannot win without him. And that is crazy to me. I don't understand that.
So let me ask you this though. Why won't he just go get somebody that's an agent, a true agent that knows how to
I,
negotiate?
I yeah, true. Yeah, I agree with that, Jeff. I ain't going. I totally agree with that. Yep.
That's like
Yep.
that's like saying I know how to work on this vehicle just because I didn't YouTube how to work on a vehicle.
Yeah,
You know, he
I
got
can,
to go.
I
He
can
got to
agree.
go get agent. Like go get Deshaun Watson agent, or go hire
Uh-huh.
Nicole Lynn, Jalen Hurts agent, and then you can see if they can get you the deal that you're looking for, because it might be a thing where they saying we're not giving you the deal because you represent yourself. They might be looking
That's
at you.
facts.
They might be looking at you in a certain lens, trying to represent yourself,
Mm-hmm.
and you try to get this money. And they looking at your family history, your family background, and saying you trying to feed the neighborhood instead of getting the experienced agent, man, that know what
I
they're
got I
doing.
Hey man, that's one thing I can't disagree on. I got it. You right.
I mean,
I agree with that.
you only paying the agent 3%, maybe 3 to 10%, man. Come on, dude. Like
Yeah.
get somebody in your corner that knows what they're doing, teach you the game of negotiating, and then you can later on in your career when you get like Richard Sherman them age and Bobby Wagner, those type of dudes that they learn the ins and outs from their agents, they can go and
Yep.
represent themselves.
Yep.
Boy, if he
All
turns
right.
down 200 million guaranteed, I don't know what he wants.
I almost
I don't
said
know what
something.
if he turned down 200 million guaranteed. I don't know what I don't know.
I don't feel
Something's
sorry for him
look.
now.
Something wrong with the brother.
If he turned
Mhm.
200 guaranteed,
No,
unless
seriously.
yeah,
See, because what you don't want him to end up like is the of course not, we ain't gonna get on the basketball right there, but we don't want him to end up like the Dennis Schroeder's in the New Orleans Noels of the NBA, and
right.
and hurt himself
Lord have
by,
mercy. Yeah.
not taking deal, not taking a
Yeah.
deal, and then you
Yeah.
get something,
Yeah.
you get a trash deal.
Yeah. You sure right. You sure right.
Because these NFL owners and general managers, that country say, here, this our final offer. You either take it or we go find out.
Are you?
You,
Uh-huh.
you know they will.
Yeah, or we'll trade you. And if they give it to you, hey, fine, they give it to you. And they'll go draft one of these quarterbacks coming out in the draft and just ride with it. Or they'll go get Laren boy. I know he'll be on the minute. They'll go get I'm
Cam
back.
Newton.
They need to.
They'll go get Cam Newton. And I'm back.
Okay.
So I don't know, man. I
He
really
got to
don't
do
know.
something pretty soon.
Who was that?
Lamar,
Yeah.
he do something pretty soon.
Okay. Here it is with Lamar. He got OBJ. And if the reports are true, he threw out there he wanted Hopkins. I know Von Miller come out there to my Hopkins want to be there. Hopkins want to be with anybody that can help him win. So
Yeah.
so if Baltimore can get Hopkins and they get OBJ, you they got two receivers. Now, if they go trade for Hopkins and you still don't sign, then it's another thing of what do you want?
Right.
Right.
Because they could get a quarterback in there that could help them win. I mean, it ain't like they can't go get a quarterback that can help them win. It's some quarterbacks out there that can help you still win games if you got the right weapons around them. Lamar
You
Mm-hmm.
sure?
I mean, I'm saying if Lamar keep playing around and he's not the quarterback of the Ravens,
Uh-huh.
there is somebody out there that can they not gonna be Lamar, but they could be serviceable enough to help them win. With
No, Jill. We talking about a Super Bowl caliber uh winning quarterback. Can you don't find you that just don't happen. Like there's nobody out there that just automatically I don't care if you draft him. There ain't no just Super Bowl caliber winning quarter. He is literally that. And I think we sometimes he don't get enough credit.
Kenny, let me ask you a question about you saying a Super Bowl quarterback, right?
Uh-huh.
He's been in the league what 5 years, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we all can agree. We all can agree that I know we say a lot that they haven't gotten him receivers to go along with him. But we do
Uh-huh.
agree that they built that team based on his talent, right?
Yes. Oh yes.
Okay, so in saying that, based on his talent, which we always come back to his talent, and them building a team based on his talent, he hasn't been close to a Super Bowl,
Well,
and they've always had a top 10 defense.
facts. And I yes. This is what I'm wondering. If that scoring came, not if we were so if I was a Ravens fan, if the scoring could come up about maybe a touchdown or so, how good would that team be? Because if the Ravens were able to have somebody to come in and they just need, because Andrews, we know what he is, right?
Right.
We know what OG what's his name?
OBJ.
OBJ. We know what he can possibly bring to the table. Can you imagine if they just had one more piece, especially with this draft? We would look at the Ravens and say they may can't beat Kansas City, but they're gonna give Kansas City some problems. And I think he's that good.
Yeah, but do
I
we
really do.
do you agree based on his since he's been in the league? Do you agree that they built the offense based on what he could, based on his talent level?
Now, yeah,
They
they
built it
did.
around
They
him.
built it on the skill. Yeah, it's on the skill set. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
So
Yes,
so in
I
in,
do.
in saying that, so now they need to go. They need to kind of change it up, going a different. They're not saying a different direction, meaning quarterback, but a different way they're going to build a team.
Yes, I do. I absolutely agree with you on that, bro. Like hands down. They have to, because it's,
Yeah.
you remember the whole thing with Jalen Hurts,
Right. Uh-huh.
where they were like, I don't know if he could be a pocket passer and all that.
Hmm.
I'm I will say this. I wonder if Lamar could actually be that, because we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. I his stats say something different than what I want to say, because his
Hmm.
stats actually says he's a good pocket passer, but yeah, that's a hard one. I ain't gonna lie, because we ain't seen it.
Right. Yeah, it's interesting. Like I said, I'm really interested to see what these what's gonna happen in this draft. And I'm thinking Baltimore is gonna probably hold off and let the draft pass through. And you know, depending on how they draft, they add some weapons like a receiver. Well, you know what? I think they will add a receiver in the draft. Most
Oh, they don't
teams,
have to.
but most teams add a player at each position, depending on what they what they have, but depending on like
Yeah.
what they need for. Oh yeah, real quick. Oh yeah, Larry say Spreewell. I forgot about Spreewell with his contract. Yeah, uh, he was trying to feed his family too.
Went
so,
broke.
and so see see that
He did what he went broke.
Yep. After them
Oh
Rams
Lord.
played out, he was broke.
And see, man, that's the thing with us, man. We got to get away from when we come
Oh
from
Lord.
a lot of nothing. And like we don't, I know people always say it's easy for you to say, nah, man, look, the good Lord just blessed me right now with $1 million. I'm
Come
I'm
on, somebody.
I'm gonna do something with it, man.
Shoot. I know you right.
I'm gonna find out how can I turn it to 2 million.
Shoot. I know that's right.
So it's like, come on, man. Like, I mean, you making this money. I don't know how many
So
people get.
hold on, wait.
Oh,
And did what?
oh, you say what?
Larry. Larry
You,
said, what he do?
oh, when you talking about Sprewell,
Yeah.
he went broke
I'm
after them
sorry, man.
rims. Yeah, it ain't a game. They think it's a
It
game, but
ain't a game out here. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, man. I should be laughing at this brother because he's a brother, but I can't help it. That was funny.
hey man, look at that.
yeah, I know somebody had
Uh,
said, "What is Lamar gonna bring to the table? Is he gonna bring what y'all say MVP or what was it Super Bowl? It
Yeah,
was
it
something
was
like
Super
that.
Bowl.
he gonna bring the
Okay,
Super. He can't bring the Super Bowl. He gonna bring MVP, and that's it.
okay, yeah. So my thing is on Jalen Hurts, man. I promise you. If he would have won the Super Bowl, I think he would have got more money. I'm just being
Man,
honest. I'm just being
no, he
honest.
would have.
I think he would have got
No,
more
that's real
money.
talk. Yep,
So,
yep,
so then, and with that being said, I think it's about winning the Super Bowls.
yep.
That's just
Oh
how
yeah,
it
he
is.
definitely would have got more money. He would have got about
Woo.
200 guaranteed.
That's what I'm
Eh,
saying. So that goes to show you that it's about Super Bowls. Look at
Yeah.
Mahomes. And what and
I hate. Why
how did
is
oh go
Go
ahead.
ahead. I'm sorry, Larry. No,
No, I was
go
gonna
ahead.
say
Go ahead.
they were saying Hertz was the highest paid, but how when Holmes
A-
signed
average
like
salary,
half a
average
million, a billion?
Well, you talking
his
about average
average
salary there.
average
Oh,
yearly.
okay, okay,
Yeah,
Yeah.
his average
okay.
is 51, so he like a million over.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
Mahomes
okay.
like 45, right?
Now
I
he
mean
50, I think.
45 feet. Is it 50? Okay.
Hmm.
You know how it is. Somebody got the I got to get my lick. I got to get the last lick type stuff. So if
Yeah.
I have to get one penny
I,
Hmm.
over
I
you,
That's what's gonna
y'all,
happen
I
with
just
Burrow
don't
then.
understand how do our man, because I gotta bite my tongue. Uh, how do our people not make? We are the best quarterbacks in the league are black people.
They making the money, Kendall.
They not.
Pat Mahomes, Jalen
Pat,
Hurts.
Pat Mahomes,
Um,
they're the top two.
Uh,
Pat Mahomes,
uh,
Jalen Hurts, Russell Wilson, Dak.
but but
And
look
Deshaun
at Pat.
Watson.
Look, have you ever looked at Pat Mahomes' deal? Pat Mahomes' deal is okay. He still is in the most of it is not guaranteed. Now Deshaun Watson, I don't know how that happened, and I ain't so I
Desperate,
can't even.
desperate team,
Uh,
desperate. They were there. That's
yeah,
Cleveland,
I
man. That's
can't.
Cleveland.
Yeah, I got that was something spectacular. But
so
if you look at
So real quick, Ken, I found a note. But we talk about Desmond, but Watson, it's only 200. His total value is 230. So he only getting APY of 46. So again, like
Only.
I mean, what I'm saying is what is
Thank you,
Lamar?
bro.
What is
Cause I'm the
Lamar?
same way. Like
What,
only
but I'm saying what is Lamar look? What we're saying what is Lamar looking for? He getting 230.
he should definitely. Nobody could ever tell me that Lamar should not get more money than Deshaun Watson, who didn't play a whole year,
But that was kind of a
and
desperate move
and
by
these
Cleveland.
and yeah, I understand that. But then you also look at some of these. I try not to do this, but I'm gonna do it. Yeah. Look at these white boys' contracts.
But who's though? Ken?
No, look, Aaron Rodgers.
He was 2 times back-to-back MVP. He deserves it.
I don't give a. He ain't won nothing.
He's
What
won
you
more
give him
than
all
Lamar
that money
Jackson.
for?
He's won more than Lamar Jackson has.
You know what?
You muted. You muted, yeah. See, say Kendall. Now this is what you got to look at it from an owner's point of view, right?
Yeah, that's what I got to do. Cause
Yeah, because you thinking about Aaron
I'm
Rodgers,
very pro black.
right? But you see, you think about Aaron Rodgers. He's at least won a Super Bowl. So if you won one, they saying, well, you can get back and do it again. So
Yeah.
we gonna pay you. We
Okay.
gonna we gonna pay you on potential.
Okay.
So Lamar hadn't been past second round.
What's
All
He
right,
it?
in
so
What's
that
it? What's
territory.
it?
so
I'm just saying. What's it? What's Kirk Cousin doing?
but
I
he
know y'all go I know
but
y'all
what
go get
What is
mad.
Kirk Cousin? Kirk
but
Cousin
he
got
but
more
you
money.
know
Than,
but he gonna get more than Kurt. You know, Kurt, he just Lamar just now coming up on his
But
for this
see,
country. He
hold
gonna get
on.
more than Kurt.
But Kirk Cousins took these shorter deals though.
He took shorter deals,
He
yeah.
like
I
two.
don't. He ain't done. Man, You know what?
Kirk, you
Because
know what? Hey,
I'm trying to
hold
watch
on.
my
Now you
mouth.
know what?
Uh,
In Kirk Cousins' defense, he has won like what two or three playoff games.
Uh, ooh, I don't know if he's
mm.
won it.
He ain't
See,
won
when you
he
got to
ain't
think
won
about
he
it.
hadn't won one, but like Jeff said, he took shorter deals. And you know, when he got his contract, it wasn't, $200
Man,
million and $180 million guaranteed money.
he got a
Okay,
guaranteed
he had
contract,
him and Lamar
man.
Jackson had the same career playoff wins one.
But you know
Okay.
what? Let me tell you something, Kendon. Not only is Kirk Cousins taking shorter cut, he the smartest one out of all of them. I don't care what color he is.
Yeah, you're right. You're
He's
right about
taking
that.
he's taking 2 3 year deals. It's
Yeah,
team friendly and Kirk Cousins friendly because guess what? He's
yeah.
a free agent again 2 years later.
Yeah.
See, us as
He's
black
made
people,
some good
we worry
business
about
decisions.
everybody else's pockets.
Yeah,
Quit
you're
worrying
right.
about
He's
everybody
making
else's
some
pockets.
good business decisions.
That's what
But
Will,
Lamar
Wilson,
Jackson doing.
Wilson at
if,
two
if
forty five, but he got two Super Bowl appearances with one Super Bowl win, and he had two if the coaches call the right play.
Come on,
if
Russell.
if Jalen Hurts don't
Yeah,
get hurt, he'll see
Yeah.
that whole country. He'll see all that 255.
Murray getting 230 total value.
What was his guarantee? Yeah, see, he's not gonna see all of that.
I don't know what the guarantee was, but he got this total value 230.
Murray gonna be out of there next year.
You ain't
Yeah, he
lying.
probably will. One more bad season,
Yeah,
or he
he
get
out of there
hurt.
next year. He out of there. But I guarantee you that Jalen Hurts see that whole 255. He
Hey,
got it
Kendall,
all almost ready now.
can I say something real quick, y'all?
Good.
Hey, Kendall, I disagree when when not only like when I hear people say, well, they don't want to pay the black quarterback. Yes, they do, because most of them there's a high pay are black. But what I will say, the black quarterbacks are more scrutinized, but they don't mind paying them because when they mess up, they don't get as many chances.
I
Right.
can agree with
So
that.
I say,
I can agree with that. Yeah. Yep.
because ain't nowhere in the
And
world
it
in
bothers me,
Tennessee.
man.
Yeah, what's that white boy in Tennessee name said? Tannehill.
Yeah,
He's solid. I don't
Tannehill.
know what.
I think it's about even because remember Sam Bradford stole money.
Right?
Matthew Stafford was getting
Man,
paid and he ain't won nothing. But
He
he
finally
finally
did.
won
nothing.
when he got traded. But they were saying he was stealing money in Detroit. So I guess
Yeah.
it's just working itself around. Now it's our time.
Yeah.
It and uh both of y'all are right. I'm sometimes my blackness really comes out more than my sports. So y'all are right. I gotta, cause it's statistics and we see the money, and so I do agree with that. Appreciate y'all checking me on that.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting to see. I'm waiting to see what the final number be. Because when they come to an agreement, obviously it's either gonna be one of the two that gave in, or that's what both parties got what they want.
Hmm.
And we know they're both spinning. Most more than likely they're both spinning for the media to say we both got what we want when it's
Yeah.
all said
Yeah.
and done.
Hmm.
Just to make it
Uh,
look cute, sound cute, all that. Uh, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what he looking for. Is it the per? What's the sticky point? Is it the per year? Is it the guaranteed? Because then all thing I can think is the sticky point is the per year and the guarantee.
Hmm.
So yeah. Um, well, those out there that listen, and thank for all the viewers, man, that tune in, especially on Facebook, man, Twitter, uh, YouTube, that comment. Sometimes I don't see the comments until afterwards, but y'all can
Hmm.
tell us what y'all think about this situation with Lamar Jackson, man. Let's try not to make it about race. Those that's listening, uh,
Hmm.
it's just on skill level. Uh,
yeah.
but this next topic coming up, we're gonna ruffle some feathers for all those listeners. I'm gonna call somebody out. Good buddy of ours that went to college. I think we called him Pup, named Derek Harrison, because I know he tunes in. He always hating on Luke and the Mad, but I'm gonna ruffle your feathers tonight when you tune in. If you tune in right now, if you listening, whatever you doing, uh,
Oh Lord.
Tyreek Bishop, you out there, I'm gonna ruffle a lot of y'all feathers. Uh, Laren, he on her, Coach Jeezy. He got his championship ring here at the ring ceremony. You better go let LeBron put it on and put on his fifth finger because he ain't getting the fifth ring this year. So you better let him put on that DeSoto Eagle
The
ring that you just got.
the same LeBron you said wasn't gonna make the playoffs.
You
Okay.
know what? Hey, hey, hey! I clap you up on that. Hey, you can say that, but
You
guess
better
what?
go and get him, Larry. Get him, bro. Get him, bro.
He ain't gonna get. Go on, send your ring to Cali for him so he can
Hey,
put it on.
it done changed the
Matter,
Lakers and five.
matter of fact, send both, send
Lakers
both,
in five.
send, hey, hey, look here, send both of your rings to
I'm
him.
back with you.
Send both of your rings to him so he can feel good and he can feel good and have six rings on his finger like Jordan. Cause so I'm just going ahead and get my sheet out so we can look at the
Because you
matchup.
almost when now, Negro, you almost said something.
We
What's
looking
He
at
that?
he get a six. If LeBron get a six ring,
The only way he gonna get a six ring.
we're gonna
Hey,
have another conversation.
All way you get a 6 ring is if he come join.
What we finna look at? What you
Now I mean
pulling
we
up?
gotta look at the matchups so we can talk this playoff talk because the Celtics just took a 2-0 lead. So
Mm,
what we want to start out in the East or the West?
it don't matter.
But
Yeah.
we're starting the East. We're starting the East, man. The Celtics took a 2-0 lead. They did what they supposed to do. As I think as Charles and all them guys say, the series don't
Hmm.
start until somebody win on the other team's home court.
Right.
Yeah.
So
That series over.
Celtics, yeah, that series over. So
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
over.
the Cavs are up by 22. The last time I checked on the Knicks. Uh,
That
that's,
series over.
who's winning that series?
I'm going.
Cleveland.
So the Knicks up 1-0 right now. They took the first game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Knicks took the first game. You know what? I really didn't pick that one. I didn't want to pick that one. That's a toss up series to me because
Yeah,
I think those are two evenly. Though that series can go either way.
True.
Because neither team. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is an all star, but I don't know if we would put him in. Shaq is one of his biggest critics. Uh, if you ever pay attention when Shaq gets on to him, uh, I don't know if would y'all consider him a superstar?
who that?
No, I
Donovan
wouldn't.
Mitchell.
Very good
I
player though,
want
not
to.
a superstar.
Yeah, he above average player. I don't want to say he a superstar.
And see, that's why I say neither team
He's
has a
heavy.
superstar, the Knicks or the Cavs. So that's why that series is even. I can see it going. I can see it going the distance.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Cleveland.
Me
Yeah,
too.
I okay. I
I
see
think
it
Yeah,
Donovan
going.
Mitchell
I
needs this
agree.
series more than anything.
I think he's the best player on the court when they play.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I agree with that too.
So does it go? Does it go? Does it go out? Does it go 7?
I
Yeah, it
think
might go
so.
7. I'll give it 7.
I did that. Yeah. I'm with everybody on that one too. That might go 7. That's oh,
Celtics house is that a sweep or a house get one?
Sweet.
Because
sweep.
Ice
I
Trey.
was.
Look, Ice Trey can get high one game and still one game.
That's a
I don't
sweet,
give
man.
into that.
Boys ain't no good.
He,
That's a sweet. Hey,
he
that's
said
a
the
sweet.
boys ain't no good.
I'm
That's
gonna
gonna
just
be a
say one.
sweep.
Just trade one.
You think they
I'm gonna
get
give
They
it
one?
up.
gonna get that.
I'm like
I
They
give
Larry.
better
him
I'm
get
gonna
the
one.
get.
next.
I'm gonna
I
get
They
give
better
Trey
him
get
one.
one
game
because
3.
That
I'm gonna
Larry,
might
get
be
Trey.
Larry, you really think they gonna get one, bro?
that might be game 4 when they down 0-3.
The reason why I say one because like I said, Trey Young he can have one of those Ice Trey games, and then you
he
got
I'm
can't.
gonna tell you something. Let me tell you something. If they go down 0-3, Trey ain't gonna care no more. He ain't, he ain't coming out shooting like that. If they go down 0-3, man,
He gonna
it's
come.
over. He ain't gonna even care.
He
hey
gonna
they
come
go
out looking to get traded.
Right. He ain't gonna care, Jeff. He
hey they
better
go
do
get
that the next game. He better
My
go off
man,
the
I'm
next
sorry, that's
game.
funny.
they go get
Yeah,
one. They go get one.
You
They
better
get
I
get
they
give
they
go
him.
three.
get
Game
one.
3.
I give him game 3.
yeah, I
Yeah,
give him
he
a
better
game
get
three.
game
Okay,
3.
all
I think
right.
they're gonna
Now
get swept.
now I'm gonna tell you, all right, Sixers Nets 2-0
Oh,
right
That
now.
might be.
that's done.
That
That's
gonna be a
done.
sweep.
That a
That
sweep.
Yeah,
gonna be
that's
a
a
sweep.
sweep. Yeah, that's done. Uh,
It better be a sweep. They
big bro,
should
we
sweep
on the
them.
same page with that one. That's a sweep.
Yeah,
They
Brooklyn
gonna
don't
get
have.
the Nets might as well lick their wounds and go on.
Yeah,
Man,
they
I
got a
think
lot of nice
I
players,
think the
but they don't
Nets
have a
get one.
superstar either.
You think the who?
Yeah,
The Nets will get one.
Yeah,
the Nets. Larry, the Nets will get one.
I think so.
Man,
Cause
Philly better not let them boys win a
the
game.
game
because because
they've
because
been
because
close.
because Philly Philly is that type of team where they don't close out,
I
and
know that they don't, but it's time for them to start doing that. Embiid and Harden, they gotta close that out, man.
That's
They gotta close
that's
that
what's
out.
gonna happen.
They gotta close that out,
Laren,
Jeff.
first off, Laren and Jeff,
I mean,
y'all really think?
I said one. Come on, man.
Yeah, that one.
I said
Damn,
one.
one? No, I don't think it's gonna be one.
Man, you gotta
They
have
gonna get
some pride.
Because
Not
I
to get
mean,
pride. What
I'm
kind of
saying both,
pride?
both of these teams got they have playoff experience. I mean, you look at Knicks. You know, you got Bridges who has his game has flourished now since he's not in the shadow of him. So he got champ. He got playoff experience. He got finals experience. You got Dinwiddie. You got Finney Smith. They've been in the fire, so they know how to come together. And then you always got to look at that home crowd factor that pulls you through games, especially if you're not getting blown out on the road and it's close on the road and you get home and you get that crowd behind you, that changes a lot, because
I'm,
in the NBA, listen, in the NBA, how teams feel. It comes game 3, they up 2-0, and they have one of those games where okay, we knew they were gonna come out and punch back, but we still are 2-1. Now let's go back and regroup and get game 4, and then try to close out at home. That's how these teams think, man. You know,
I'm a just give y'all a life experience that I have witnessed. Right. Um.
this old Frederick Douglass Negro right here. Come on, come on, Lawrence Fishburne.
I remember y'all you and Larry r- running track, and I mean I've seen the baton drop, get picked up, and y'all still want to race. This is what I'm saying. That's Philly in the nest right now. Y'all, the Philly has dropped the day baton and still won the race. Are you? Sometimes you just better than your opponents. Yeah, Frederick Douglass. Uh, yeah.
So
Sometimes you're that much better than your opponents.
you're right. But you know how James Harden he goes back in the bushes like the Homer Simpson thing. You know how he does. You know you know Larry know how he do. He know that. This is Harden is another one of his
He
boys.
does.
And
Sometimes he does go in there.
Chris, you know
But
what
I
I'm
know
talking
one
about?
thing.
That little
They
Homer
got that.
Simpson thing where he go back in
They
the
got
bushes
that.
like this.
Look, look. You know what that. You know what. Even at the end of the day, they still got Laren picking up the dang baton. Y'all, y'all do remember this race, right?
Yeah.
I remember.
You picked it up, and what you do, Larry?
I caught everybody that was in front of me.
Cause wasn't nobody more talented than you. We, it's the same thing. They, the Nets
Okay,
just
we just talking about
they,
we not talking about the series. We just talking about one game. I
and
think,
I'm telling you, they will never be one game better than Philadelphia.
but the games haven't
Oh,
been blowouts like that.
you're right.
They ain't been blowouts.
I'm just telling you, I, they ain't. Neither was when you picked that uh
If
Mm-hmm.
if anybody got a getting swept,
You
that's
just knew you when you picked it up, you knew you was getting here. You knew it was game.
nah.
When you picked that, yes, you did. You
I mean,
picked that up, and you knew I was better than everybody. That's what the Sixers are.
hey, I'm gonna say like this, kid. I don't know if Larry remember this. We talking about races. Let's just throw it. I remember being in I think we was in San Antonio one year, and Larry, it's the year it was me, Jock, Chris, and Ray on a relay, and then
Mm.
we ended up losing in nationals by being up by 15 meters when Chris Hart
Man,
got
I remember that.
Chris Hart got
Yep,
caught by one of the Kennedy.
yep.
So, but when I got the stick on third, we was
So
in seventh place, but I didn't know how much better I was than those guys. I just had the will that I didn't want to miss nationals that year, and that's what I'm saying about these teams. They don't want to go to Cancun and go fishing early.
they might got that. They might got that one dog in 'em. I got you.
Yeah, they got that dog in them, man. Then with it, then with Dorian Finney Smith and Bridges, they got that in them, man. Where they
I
go,
got
they
you.
go fight, man. I know,
Yeah.
I know. Stan looking at me like I don't see it happening. But I think they got it in them, man. One game, man. The little, the
One
little,
game.
the little
I can
Giants.
I can see
Hold
that.
on,
I know
the
what you're
little
talking about.
Giants won one game. The little Giants got that one game, man. They wasn't better than Kevin O'Shea.
But you know
Hey,
what?
but for the 76ers, for their psyche, they need to sweep them.
Yeah, I get what
Yeah,
you're
I
saying.
agree.
I'm with you.
They need to. They need
Yes,
they need to. I'm gonna tell you, yeah,
that's
they
right.
need to. But I don't know. Go ahead, Chris. I heard you.
I was gonna say, you had said, you brought up James Harden, how he kind of disappeared. Well, he kind of did
Yeah.
that last night.
He
He only
did.
scored like 7 points, but it didn't even matter. And MB didn't even have a
Yeah,
MVP game, and they still beat him. So
yeah,
to me, that's a good sign on their part because MB not gonna hit just 19 or 20 points again,
that's
and
right.
Harden ain't gonna just score 7 points.
Yeah. Like
So they
that.
they a
There we
beast.
go. They MB is on a mission.
Hmm.
We we have seen this through out um, NBA history where something happens where a dude just says, "This is my year," and we it's two people because it's not it's only two that's happening this year. It's Embiid and Giannis. And nobody has looked at how. Have y'all ever looked at Giannis' numbers?
Oh yeah, he was 30 and what,
Both of
12
them
every day, 13.
say, man, these two dudes are literally on a rampage, and it just kind of gets glossed over.
Mm-hmm. Right.
These
So
numbers
so
get
so
glossed
so
over because, but I'm telling you, Giannis, go look at Giannis' numbers. Giannis killing the league.
Yeah.
okay. Durant brushed his hair.
Hmm. Yeah, Giannis having a big year. Any other year, he'd probably be like the MVP front runner, but
Thank you, man.
we getting so used
We
to what he doing.
And the
yeah.
76, that's who gonna win it.
Say it again, Larry. I can't. I'm sorry. I
Said
missed
it
it.
76 is gonna win it. This gonna
Mm,
be
mm.
is that what you're saying?
I, I'm saying do y'all remember that 2011 Dirk uh where he just went nuts.
Yep.
I
Mm-hmm.
I I see that coming from MB. No, barring injury, I think that's what I'm getting. I think we all getting ready to witness a greatness of a big man.
I gonna say because the process has been processed for a long time. He can't keep processing. He can't keep. He can't keep.
The the the
He
the
can't keep
the, pro-
processing.
the process over. Ben Simmons gone.
Right.
The process has been over.
It's been over.
You know what?
Ben gone.
I forgot about Ben Simmons. He still plays for Brooklyn, don't he? Boy, that's a shame.
I forgot. I was
Oh
just trying to
Lord,
sit
nah,
here and think
he out for the
and asking
season.
myself who played with them. Like
I
who played
forgot
with the
all
Nets? That's what
about
I was
him.
just asking myself. And Ben Simmons, I
Oh
thought of was them with it.
Then we like you got Cam Johnson came over. You got Seth Curry.
Oh,
You still got they got a well-rounded team. They don't have a star player. And
Mm-hmm.
if they get that star player, they got all the role player pieces to make some
Yeah,
noise.
They
You
do.
know. So but yeah. Now this the series that's kind of interesting because the Heat stole game one, like we were discussing, talking about Giannis scored he played for 11 minutes, scored 6 points and went out. And he
Lord.
averaged 28 points. So they lost by 17. So if he don't get hurt, he scores average. I say they win. I know we can say if and all that, but
oh yeah,
But
Giannis. It was compared Giannis and Hero. I said here me and Larry and Rob will tell another guy we know that it's not you can't compare them to Tyler Hero and Giannis
no,
because Hero broke his hand. You know you can't compare them. So will the Bucks regroup because Giannis he may miss game two. Uh, if he don't play game two, I think it goes the distance.
I'm gonna agree.
Yeah, if he don't play game two,
If
it
you
goes the
don't play
distance.
game two, if you don't play game two, man, they might be down 2-0.
Hey, good go.
Yeah, they might be
I'm
down
with you.
2-0, but I think they'll go to this. They'll try to say, okay, hey, we're not gonna take the Heat lightly, but we missing our best player. Hey, let's get him some more treatment, whatever, and come out and and try to just chip away one game at a time.
mm-hmm.
But you can't go down. You can't go down with him not playing and go down 0-3.
No,
And I say they could come back from 0-2 because they did it in the final against Phoenix. A real good Phoenix team. You know, uh, so they can come back and win it. Uh, but I say that one might go the distance just because of the Giannis factor. Uh, if they get game two without him, then I see it going six when him coming back in game three.
yeah,
That's the East. Any other talks on the East?
nah,
I,
I got Milwaukee still in six.
yeah,
Whether Giannis plays tomorrow or not, it's a difference when you lose a guy during the game or if you go into it knowing he not playing.
Right. Yeah, you right
So,
about that. You right about that.
so it probably was like a little, a
A
little
shock.
a shock to them, right? And they didn't know how to adjust. But I think they're gonna win in six regardless.
Okay.
But yeah, and I got Philly sweeping the Brooklyn.
I'm still going Nets to get one, Hawks to get one. Like Cole Payne said, Reynolds spoons. I'm still going. They gonna get one, man. I think Ice Trey gonna get him one, man.
Yeah, I got to get him one,
And
just one, game three.
I think Dinwiddie go get him one.
Okay.
I
Hey,
mean, I could be wrong, but
hey, Jeff, and that defensive player of the year, Dorian Finney-Smith, he gonna get him one, like everybody making him out to be.
hey, who was that? Billy. I know
Billy,
Billy busy these days, man. But he said we gave up too much.
yeah, Dorian Finney-Smith completely depleted the Mavericks.
I'm,
Yes.
I'm not even. I'm gonna start at the top. I'm gonna make this one the last one because I'm gonna ruffle these feathers tonight. I'm starting with the 1A matchup. Nuggets T Wolves. I'm going Nuggets, but
Nuggets
Uh,
what's the count?
I
I'm gonna
get
say
maybe one.
4-1.
4-1. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I can see 4-1. Kenny, you got that side eye look. You
Cause
going?
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell all y'all this.
Can't
Cause that
yours
this is a hard pick for me. They
yours
they are so much better without
Go Bear.
and it's difficult because I know he can defend Jokic, but good gracious, man. It Carl Anthony Towns, I think we we sleep on him, man. And I'm trying. I think this gonna go 7.
ooh.
Ooh.
The T Wolves Nuggets.
Whoa.
I know. Look, y'all. I
Whoa.
know. I'm really putting myself out there right now. I think that thing can go 7, and it's because, man, it's because Carl Anthony Towns, and I think he's that good of a basketball player.
Chat. Man,
Yep.
I'm going 7.
if they do that, man, shoot, we all gonna have to
I'm
buy
going.
me.
I ain't saying. I'm not
Yeah.
saying. Please do not get this twisted. I'm not saying Minnesota's gonna win this series, but it's gonna go 7. And it's crazy. I'm
But
saying this
see,
right
but see, and see that your one series right there that you didn't do as you didn't win all the way to 7, but you mad at me and Larry for saying one game for Hawks and Knicks. You know, see,
now. You're right.
easy saying it, Chris. You see what we go through. You know,
Hey man,
you see, you see, you see how we got to what we deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Now I ain't saying they ain't the Wolves ain't
cause
gonna
you
beat
got
the
you
Heat
got to see the other thing you got to take into effect, Jeff, is Edwards.
and Edwards.
When Anthony Edwards can ball, man.
And Trey Young came out.
He's straight.
He can't get Ice Trey on him. You know how he do. he quick to give a curtain call and bow for people. You know how he do, man. That's what I'm saying.
This is just this. I don't know, man. That Minnesota team versus we talking about Minnesota versus
T-Wolves. I mean,
I,
Nuggets. Yeah,
Nigga.
yeah. I just want to make sure. I'm trying to tell you, man.
it can go seven.
It's a match. That's a matchup. And this kind of like just got me into from a basketball standpoint. If I put my money on something, right, that's difficult. Am I on it? Is it just me?
I don't know. I think Chris gave his. I think he said what 6.
You talking about Minnesota?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Minnesota
got them
and
getting one.
Oh,
I got
he
them
yeah.
gave
getting
he
one.
gave Minnesota 1.
I got them getting one.
Dang, you think
Yeah.
that
They gonna win one at home.
You know why I say that?
it's just
Because
the one?
Minnesota,
It's just one?
they don't. Yeah, but they don't really play. Really smart enough to me. They have leads. They'll blow them.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you know,
You're right.
they often just
You're right.
disappear. Seem like once the
Yeah.
momentum go the other way, they just fold up. I give them one though. I give them game three.
That one, I don't know.
They really don't have
That's a
no
hard one.
shooting either.
Say what you say.
I give him one.
You got one left.
Yeah, one.
I I I give one in the possible. I'm playing spades.
That nigga said, "What is possible?"
Yeah, it wasn't possible.
Ah, Lord, that's. I'm telling y'all, man, that is hard for me because when you have two scores that can really put pressure. Oh,
Well, sure. If he think that way about this, I wonder what he think about the other series.
Yeah, we
Ooh,
yeah,
come
yeah. We gonna
on, then let's talk about the other
we gonna come
series,
back.
man. Come on.
Let's go to the
Golden
4-5.
State.
Let's go to the 4-5 matchup with the new haircut. KD, he got a haircut finally, and
That
they
series.
lose.
What they down? 2-0?
Now it's 1-0. They play
One oh.
tonight.
1-0.
They
Oh,
going.
that's right.
It's gonna be 2-0 after the night.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's right.
Russell Westbrook say we don't need PG-13. I could defend. I could defend the light skinned dude. He folds. He another one that pulls a Homer Simpson and go back in the bushes.
Well, you already know. You already, yeah, Jeff. You already know. Kawhi is one of my favorite players.
The cloud. I told y'all the cloud, man.
Man, that's my. I've been talking about him forever. That dude there is Tim Duncan's my favorite of all time. And then after that, it's Kawhi. Kawhi is he does two things that I love. He defends and he scores. And he doesn't get enough credit. But doggone it, he gonna get it this series. Bye, Phoenix. I'll
I'm
put it like that.
I'm saying
How
I'm
many
saying
games?
I'm saying Clippers in 6.
How many
Yeah,
games,
I'm
Kane?
with you on that, Jeff.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm with Jeff on that one.
Yeah,
Bye,
I
Phoenix.
like that. But I think Phoenix might go in the night. and I'm not even a fan. I think Kevin Durant, Chris Paul, they're gonna put something together to make it 1-1.
Hmm.
My opinion.
Man, I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell you like this. I'm just give y'all something. Just give y'all a tidbit. I like Money Williams, man, for everything he done been through. But this, even though the Clippers are a good team, but they lose this series, Money Williams might be like Quinn Snyder in the Utah Jazz. How they broke that team up. Keep Kevin Durant, keep Booker, and they gonna move. They gonna move Paul. Like I said before, a
Yeah.
couple episodes ago, last week, they gonna move Chris Paul. They gonna move Aiden because they went to the
Yeah.
finals. They went to the finals, was up 2-0, and came back the next year and lost to Dallas in round 2. And then this year, like unless they try to give it a full year with Durant since it was at the trade deadline, and they give him one more year to see what they could do with a full training camp and all that. But yeah, I don't know. You
I can
got you
see
got
that.
you got you who you got? You got seeing like you got Suns win the series.
Man, this one here is so hard to pick.
Ain't it?
I'm gonna I'm gonna go Suns in 7, but it would not surprise me if the Clippers won it. That Clipper team is deep as I don't know what.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go ahead and go Suns in 7.
What you got? What you got said?
I'm gonna go Clippers.
Okay.
This Westbrook revenge series, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Now for real.
Westbrook
Hmm.
Yep.
revenge series. And you know, I know I told Chris at the beginning of the trade that that Durant. I picked Phoenix when they made this trade, right?
Right.
When they made, but when I watched the game the other night, I realized why I feel the way I feel about it. He deferred too much to me, Durant. For him to be the best player on the floor,
Man, I
uh,
know you right. You- I'm sorry.
he the it was crucial times in that game. Let's go back to the fourth
Oh,
quarter. It was crucial when it was crucial for the Clippers. Who had the ball? Kawhi.
Kawhi.
Either he going to score or he going to find somebody else to score. Off,
man.
off. But Durant, when it's crucial moments, he just giving the ball up as soon as he cross half court. He don't want to shoot it. He don't want that. He don't want the pressure. I
You don't
he too
want none of
good for
that
that, man.
smoke.
Nah, he
Okay.
don't, man. So, I'm
You
going.
don't want
I think
none of this.
I'm Clippers, man, because I don't believe in Durant. That's why I'm going with the Clippers.
Woo.
I thought I was the only one. I was thinking the same thing. Like, bruh,
Hey, Kenan, do you
it's time
remember
to take
a play?
control.
Hey, Kenan, do you remember a play right before half? Booker was driving the ball up the court and he
Oh
lost
my
it.
goodness.
And Durant was just
Yes,
backpedaling, trying to pick the ball up. I'm like, what are you
bro.
doing, man? I can't get with Durant, man. I can't get with Durant. I tried to, but I just can't get with him.
And you're sitting there and you like you are one of the at best. You are one of the best scorers in the league. You can literally pick your shots from every
Wherever.
how. Okay, How do you not? And I get it because Kawhi is one of the most versatile basketball players in the NBA. Like, especially when he's healthy, you he will lock you down and he will give you the business.
Right.
But come on, man, you're 7-1, bruh. God, get a bucket. Get a bucket. Or at least two. Just do something. And
Why is
that
Booker taking the last shot? That's I mean Booker good, but he shouldn't be taking that shot. Durant should be
man,
taking
I
that
thought I
shot.
was the only one.
You know, I'm gonna ask you this: Could you see before we go to the next series? Could you see the Phoenix keeping the rent and seeing what they can get for Booker?
No, no,
I don't.
And no, yeah,
no way.
It'll be swim
yeah,
for
I'm with
Oh,
you on that, Aaron.
yeah, I don't think.
Uh, Yeah, yeah, bro. I'm with you on that one. There ain't no way on God's green earth.
And Kevin Durant gonna request a trade right after you trade Booker.
Right after that, he gonna
I-
It's
request.
a
Well, I'm saying, you might not have, but I'm saying like the type of pieces you can get for him to put around the rent. Like to
That'd be
me,
crazy for them to do that because Kevin Durant
no,
is
they wouldn't do
older.
that. Yeah,
because
Book,
Kevin Durant, what?
book face of
He's
Phoenix.
older. Why would you trade the younger player? That wouldn't really make a lot of sense on a. I mean, no disrespect to you, Jeff. I'm just saying that wouldn't make to me. It wouldn't make sense to trade a guy that you drafted and developed and keep the older guy that's been injured.
KD should have
yeah.
stayed.
There ain't no way.
He should have
And
just
plus,
rolled it out in Golden State. He should have stayed in Golden State.
yeah, he
He,
had at least one or two more
it's a
rings,
wrap.
right? Sid?
Yeah, it's a wrap. He is a wrap. He ain't getting another ring, man. Unless he go up there with LeBron next year or something. It's a wrap. He should have stayed with Golden State.
Yeah, should have. All right, well,
Mhm.
you know, we got that series. This series is 2-0 right now. Kings Warriors.
Mm, I'll go first.
That's a done deal.
Go ahead, Chris. Chris, say you go first on that one.
Okay, me and Sid and a couple other guys, we've been talking about this. I've been picking Golden State to come out of the West. I'm going to stick to it, but their Kings team is very scary. They kind of remind me of the Kings of old with Mike Bibby and them.
Mm,
But I'm going to still, probably against my better judgment, I'm going to still go with the Warriors because they've been there in the fourth quarter in both of these games, and they really haven't played. To me, they nowhere close to their best ball.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I heard
no,
that
for real.
Draymond is
Yeah,
not going to
you're
be
right.
suspended, so they have Draymond. I think they're going to have to rebound better, and they got to get Poole going. Poole kind of been, you know, MIA.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
So usually those role players play good at home anyway. So I'm gonna still take them, but I'm gonna take them in seven to win a big road game in Sacramento and break them fans' hearts.
Well, I could say seven. I say the Warriors in seven. 'Cause I think that will go seven because I don't see the Kings losing four straight. Uh, but I'm gonna tell you what I thought this series. You might call me crazy. Okay, Mike Brown, he coached with Golden State.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people were saying that was their defensive coach. That's why they struggled a lot this year defensively in a lot of games. I don't think people realize that with NBA, they I think a lot of times people look at NBA coaches as just assistant coaches, not realizing those coaches are just like NFL coaches. They have a defensive coordinator, offensive coordinator that has a specialty. It reminds me of when, even though it was a 1A matchup, and everybody saying we shouldn't have lost. We talked about this before. Reminds me of that Dallas Golden State series when
Hey,
Dunn Nelson.
I thought about that same thing. I started to text you that, Chris, last night. I thought about Dallas and Golden State.
Yep,
Yeah.
I had said that.
Because Dunn Nelson knew that team. He
Mhm.
knew how to play that team. He knew all the tendencies. This is a 3-6
It's a
matchup. The Kings are the 3-6, but they just, like, Mike Brown knows that team, man. You know, like, he knows what matchups to exploit, how to defend. He know it's like I know what sets you go run, you know.
Hmm.
So it's like I don't think it's nothing you go change. It ain't NFL where you can give a team a different look. You give a different wrinkle on offense. NBA, you go, it's NBA. You go, so if the Kings somehow upset them, I think that'll be the ultimate reason why. I think it'll be because of the coaching of Mike Brown.
Yeah. Well, side note, Jeff, I was listening to
Ca-
Matt
one guess. I believe that because
yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say, I was listening to a podcast. They had Steven Jackson on. I forgot whose show he was on. But he was talking about the Golden State Dallas series. He said Don Nelson pretty much told him, but the whole team, all Dirk's,
Mm-hmm.
all what makes him tick, what bothers him.
Mm-hmm.
And he told
Ready,
them
Al?
he don't care if they win another series after that, as long as they beat Dallas. He sure did. I just heard that podcast. Matter of fact, it was yesterday. I forgot which one he was on. It wasn't all in smoke or whatever they, but he was on
All the
somebody
smoke.
else.
Yeah, it's all the
Yeah,
smoke.
yeah. Well, he was on somebody else's show. Steven Jackson was.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, and they was talking about that. So yeah, that do make sense with Mike Brown. He's probably telling them guys what bothers Curry, how you can get in Draymond head. There's no telling.
Right. You're right.
I also think even throughout this whole process, Steve Kerr is getting out coached
Well, yeah.
because it's so easy to have that much talent. Have y'all noticed that Sacramento is unbothered? They don't give two craps about what's going on. They just know these dudes can't guard me because their defense is not that good.
It's not.
That's
They're
my
literally going outscoring these. They, they have a difference of opinion, and they're not trying to defend you. They're just saying y'all can't beat us. Y'all cannot outscore us, and they're going out and outscoring the Golden State Warriors,
Hmm.
and they're doing it with confidence. You, y'all ever been to the court and you go out and give everything you can, and you just like, man, these youngsters got it. These youngsters got it. That's what is going on in this series. It's just like, man, they got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I think I'm gonna tell you how it is. I think that series is gonna be a sweep.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Put it out there. I think that
Ooh.
I think it's gonna be a sweep.
That'll be a shocker. It'll be good. I mean, it'll be good. Sacramento is a good young team.
Yeah,
Again,
I don't think.
said, y'all said about Brown is true, but one thing
Uh
I know
huh.
he's saying to himself, but he might not be saying to the team that we need to beat them in six. You don't want to go seven with them. I
Uh-uh.
don't.
No, that's I think look. I'm telling you. I'm thinking he's saying let's get them out of here in four.
Yeah, the, the quicker the better.
Don't don't give them any inkling of hope. And this is because he knows they can't outscore us.
Right. You know, and
And
you know what Sacramento has, and I would love. I know they was at home, but I saw it and I said, "Ooh, that's what we need, Chris. We need that Sabonis type player that's gonna
yep,
say, I don't care.
yep,
I'm eating in this paint,
yep.
rebounding, getting putbacks, playing big.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, the white pad, you go. I'm gonna find a way for you to get lost. I'm gonna find a way for your number to get lost. Uh, find a way for your cell phone service to not be working something. They can't contact your agent.
It did. Yeah, I know that's right, Joe.
We we don't need to. Hey, we don't need to get in contact with your agent. I don't care if it's one year at the veteran minimum. We don't need you. I don't even want you back.
Please, yes, I hope that happens.
Larry, you got Warriors or Kings?
Man, I'm gonna just say it's going seven. I don't know. I don't know. But in my heart, I think the Kings got enough to do it.
Yeah.
You know, and
How
but
many games?
I'm gonna say this though. Um, I know Billy mentioned earlier to me he can't wait to get back on. I know he's busy, but to talk about Draymond Green, I told him that topic gonna come up, but I'm just gonna say I don't depending on how this regardless how this series ends or this playoff run, we're gonna say I don't think Draymond Green is a Warrior next year.
man,
Nah,
Boy, he out of there.
he blew that game last night.
that dude's an idiot, man.
I think he blew it last night.
He out of there.
Yeah,
That was yeah, he out of
Undisciplined.
there. Man,
yeah, I don't
that's the
see him.
Is it E40 gonna be there?
Yeah, he could come to that game. He said he gonna be there.
It'll be 2-2.
Huh?
It'll be 2-2 when they leave Golden State.
Right. That what kind of scares me right there. That if Golden State go home and they win them games kind of easy, maybe by 10 points, the whole
Mhm.
series gonna change. Cause I know we talked about the Golden State hadn't played good defense. They look old or whatever, but they was in both games to the last 3 minutes of the game.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they were. You're right.
And Steph went like 0 for 8 on 3
Right.
Yep,
So
three
yep.
million. He
they
just
still
oh
champ, You know what I'm saying? Until that's why I'm going with Golden State in 7. I'm gonna go with Golden State in 7.
Oh, real quick on a side note, looking at Twitter, I know it's about women's basketball, but LSU is currently hosting Louisville transfer Haley Van Lit on an official visit.
Oh
Why she,
yeah, they talked about that earlier, didn't it? She going there.
why she couldn't go to Owl and visit?
She want to come to the champs. Yeah.
Because didn't she the coach recruited her out of high school, didn't she? I think so. But she went over there.
A monkey.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, so I heard that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. Now the time has come to talk about the fake show and the Grizzly Bears. Yes. I let Laren do the honors and go ahead and, talk about it because he said Lakers in 5. Mm.
Done deal.
You been listening to Bubba Dub too much.
Yeah,
See,
done deal.
see, you been listening to Bubba Dub too much. Bubba Dub will have you hot because he'll post a YouTube video and be hot.
Laren, are you serious?
Am I serious about what?
Lakers in 5?
Lakers in 5. Man, they got the deepest team in the league.
In the who?
They got the deepest team in the league. Look at their bench.
Come on, man.
Man, they gonna fold like
I love you, bro.
Yeah,
And you know I love you, like, you know.
they wasn't gonna make the playoffs.
I mean, we know that's a if that was that's a toss up. They made the playoffs. Now, come on now. They go lose. That was going 7. They were going 7. They go lose in 7.
Okay.
Well,
I put it like this: if they win, we ain't gonna see LeBron because John Moran go pull a what's called it. Tupac go give him that bag and say, you know what you got to do.
Right.
he go pull above the rim.
I try not to laugh.
Hey, y'all still believing in CB4?
Yeah.
Y'all believe in CB4? Okay. That's who John Moran is, CB4. He Chris Rock on there. Fake gangster. Come on, man. Come on.
Jeff.
Nah.
Let me tell you what I think about that.
He called CB4.
What you think about who?
The Lakers was the worst matchup that the Grizzlies could have drew.
Yeah, no, I agree with that now. I agree with that.
I'm tell you why. Cause they not a shooting team. They want to drive the basket. Lakers are long and athletic.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this: if the Grizzlies don't win tomorrow, they getting swept.
Yeah.
And I'm not even the Lakers or LeBron.
Well,
If they don't
hold on, wait.
Listen to me, Ken.
Well,
if they do not win tomorrow, they're gonna get swept. They're gonna get swept by the Lakers. Because the matchups are terrible for the Grizzlies. It's terrible. They don't have any shooters on their team.
Tomorrow they go play boom, 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 boom. You know, North Memphis where I'm from. Whoop and get them.
But guess what? Then and your boy Dylan Brooks, who can he punk in that series? Nobody. He can't get in nobody's head.
Yeah.
He gonna find
Yep.
somebody. He gonna find somebody to punk.
He can't get in nobody head when
No, he
the
can't.
team,
He
man.
can't.
LeBron
I
not gonna
agree with
let him.
that.
He's not gonna let him.
Yeah. They not. They're not. They are not listening to
No, they're not gonna.
anything that these cats saying. But dang.
I'm gonna tell you what LeBron has done.
Okay. Are we
He
talking about?
made him
Are we talking about? Let me ask you this. Let me ask all y'all this. Are we talking about with Ja?
Ooh, Kawhi took his ball, dunked it, and then
Are we
handed.
talking about what?
It like he froze.
Yeah, cause you about to talk that nonsense.
Ended.
That's what happened. That's what happened when you about to talk nonsense. Can't hear you because you about to speak that jibber jabber.
They playing too loose, man. They play real loose.
Who was that?
The Lakers.
What's his
I
name? Not
believe.
go,
I believe they know they can beat them.
what's called not gonna have no 29 points no again.
No,
Rule.
but he don't. They don't have to. That was
Well,
it. That was house money that they got. You tell me if them two guys scoring like that, they not and no, they're not gonna beat the Lakers, man. Watch what I tell you. They might get like I said, they might get swept. If they don't win tomorrow, they getting swept. They're not gonna go to LA and win.
yeah, Morant went out. He went out hurt. That that was another game where, like Chris was saying earlier with Milwaukee, where it was like my player get out. One of my players go out, and I got to try to adjust.
My bad, y'all. Don't kick me off.
Yeah, that Duke, you about to spit out some. You about to be diarrhea at the mouth when you about to. There was something you wasn't gonna say that was gonna be right.
Hmm.
Whatever. I really. What I asked was the we 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 know how good the Lakers are,
Right.
and they are very, especially from a defensive ass point.
Right.
What if Ja is there? What we think? What what we think the Lakers gonna do?
But got to understand the way they play. Memphis, the way they play ball. They want to drive the basket to the basket, right?
Okay,
So the Lakers are just athletic as Memphis and can, play defense. So if you got those guys that can't shoot, I ain't gonna say they can't shoot, but they not a good 3-point shooting team. Put it like that. The Memphis Grizzlies not. So most of the buckets gonna come within the paint or something like that. That's the Lakers' strength. Then when you get on the other end of the court, they have nobody for LeBron or AD at all. The Grizzlies don't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep,
then I heard they lost
everybody.
Steven Adams and that other boy. I can't think
Yeah,
of
they
they.
have nobody at all to. And LeBron really didn't. I mean, he just coasted the other day. So
I will
that's
say this:
that's a bad matchup, man, for Memphis. That's a terrible matchup.
what happens when Ja get back on that dang court?
He just gonna be bad.
He gonna just be back.
That's it.
He gonna just be back.
Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. That dude just gonna be back.
Yeah, he just gonna be back, man. They can match him. I'm telling you, they can match him. They can put somebody on him. Now they ain't gonna stop him. I'm not saying they gonna
Who?
stop him. I know I'm saying they not gonna stop him.
Said
Okay.
I don't own the rights to this music, but if it's go ahead and tell you like this.
All right. I see. I don't have a like.
Yeah, you
Hey,
already know, man. They coming out the fire.
hey, Jeff. Like they say, I don't have a dog in the fight, man. I'm just looking at what I see on the court in that series. Memphis better win tomorrow. If they don't win tomorrow, man, they getting swept.
Yeah, they better win because they been
Y'all,
going back to back like
What?
that. OT.
They gonna get if they don't win tomorrow, they not it's over. They're gonna lose both games in LA.
is job playing?
Yeah, Jago play.
That okay.
Jago play wise. He ain't gonna say, man. He ain't gonna let this moment pass by. And like I said,
I'm with you on that, Jill.
Dylan Brooks. Hey, Dylan Brooks wanted this matchup, so he got to step up. This is the
And
matchup he wanted.
Dylan Brooks trying to be baby Draymond. Ain't nobody think about no Dylan Brooks.
It's got to burn. Come on
Man,
now.
uh,
Anthony Davis better not go out there limping
I,
like Kyle Watson on
And
hey, I'm
niggas
tell you
ain't
something. Look,
nobody think about no Dylan Brooks.
hey,
no.
hey, said
Hey,
you
you
can't go
right
get
about that. They gonna play that song.
Ah!
Just
hey,
That's the funniest thing I heard all day.
Dylan Brooks and
Cause don't
man,
nobody care about no Dylan Brooks.
said I'm gonna tell you, Anthony Davis better not go
Oh,
out there. He better not go out there dragging his leg like Kyle
but
Watson did on the
but
Blood and Rim.
hey, Jeff, that's why they gonna win. I'm gonna tell you why they gonna win. Cause,
Why?
'Cause AD came back in the game. He said, "I think I broke my arm." When he got hurt, I don't know if y'all read his lips, but he said, "I think I broke my arm." He went in the locker room and he came back and balled out. When have you ever seen AD do that?
Oh Lord have mercy. Oh man.
Man, they gonna beat them, Jeff. I know you don't like the Lakers or whatever, but they gonna beat them.
I
Oh
mean
no, the Lakers gonna win that series. This is
I
this is
don't think they're gonna win the series. Wait, guess what? Guess what?
they're gonna
I
win
mean,
that
you know what?
series, Jeff.
To me, why prolong? This just save the heartache because they can win this series. They not go beat the Kings or the Warriors next series.
No, I know they probably won't. They probably won't beat them. But this
Yeah.
matchup for Memphis is not good for it. It was a bad matchup. I think it was a bad matchup. And we know how basketball is about matchups. It's all about matchups.
Yep. Yep. No, they will. I'm gonna tell y'all something, and this is a bold statement. If the Lakers once they win this series, if they at the matchup, if they do not have to meet the Clippers, because the Clippers are killing.
Well, they won't have to see the
If that,
Clippers until they won't have to see the Clippers until the Western Conference Final.
Mm-hmm.
that's what I'm talking about, Jeff. That is the only team that can beat them.
Is the Clippers?
I
This is what
think
I'm
either
telling you.
I think Phoenix or the Clippers can beat them. I don't think Denver can
No,
beat them.
I don't even think Phoenix. I don't think Phoenix.
Man, Phoenix let me down right now.
You don't
Man,
think
Yeah,
so?
I,
You
I
don't
I
think
don't
think
think Phoenix.
you don't think the
I
Kings
do.
or the Warriors will beat the Lakers?
I think the Kings can. Yeah, I think the Kings can beat them.
I don't. I'm
They'll lose,
telling
they'll,
y'all right now.
they'll lose to the Kings or the
Anthony
Warriors.
Davis, if and this is barring health, I do not think when Anthony Davis plays on the level that he can play in, and so can LeBron. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
so
I think
few.
I think I think I think sometimes what we miss is how cold LeBron is, and his greatness is on another level. And when he gets into this like zone or whatever, and we've seen it in the playoffs, he gets into this zone. Can't nobody stop him. Yeah, I'm sorry. That man, that and he's old. How are you doing this at the age that you are? And somehow he still does it. I'll never sleep on him.
Chris, I think Billy talking to you. He said, "Get your Snickers. It's gonna be a while."
Oh, I didn't see that.
You said he asked what Kenny Pickett ranked in the ALC depth chart as QBs in the league. You said
Yeah.
8 to 12.
Mm-hmm. He mean in the AFC, right? That's what I was answering.
I don't know. He probably 16.
In the AFC?
You heard what Larry asked earlier when I said y'all was getting Allen Robinson. He said with no
I
quarterback.
I saw that.
None of them.
I thought it was funny.
Touchdown passes, 9 picks,
How many touchdown passes?
7. And he want to go over there.
He getting traded over there.
He got
Child,
traded.
He don't have no choice.
child,
He'll probably win 2 out of 3 playoff games before Dak win 2.
Let's see Kenny Pickett.
Oh
Kenny,
Lord.
say man.
hey,
Oh,
That's got to be the fun.
I
man,
thought it would be funny early when he said that about no quarterback.
nah, I was being dead serious. I know some
I
Steelers.
know you were. That's the funny part.
I know some Steelers fans that's upset with him. Some sticking it
Uh,
out with him.
Upset with Kenny Pickett?
7 TDs a whole season.
He didn't he didn't play the whole season.
Oh, well, yeah, I had looked the stats up. He only had 7 TDs and 9 picks.
When it when it,
Ah, Lord, why you play that?
when did he start playing?
Oh man, I want to say around week 5 or 6, because they started the season out with Trubisky.
Mitchell Trubisky.
Let me see.
Man, just a big.
Yeah,
Oh
they
my
started the
goodness.
season out with Trubisky, and then they went
And Kenny Trust.
and they started the season out 2-6, 2-7, or something like that.
I shouldn't be. Can they? It ain't like Aaron Rodgers did something.
Mm.
Gotta
So real
stop my
quick,
own.
y'all go draft the quarterback or y'all stick with Pickett.
No, they gonna stick with Pickett. If they draft a quarterback, it'll be for a backup.
So you a Pickett believer.
I
How
don't.
many
Well, look.
games he play like?
You know what? I can't. This is my honest. Try to be as unbiased as I can. Opinion. I think he got potential. Now, is he gonna be the best quarterback? I don't see that. But I think he can be good enough to win. you know. But all that no quarterback talk isn't it? I'm definitely not gonna say that. But I do like his mindset. I like he got a little moxie about him.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. We'll see. I can't predict is he gonna be good or bad, but I don't think he's gonna be sorry or nothing like that. But I think his arrow is pointing up.
Right.
But no, they definitely not looking for no cornerback. I can guarantee that. They definitely not doing that.
Oh, Chaz, he say Pickett do have potential. Oh, okay. Chaz, what kind of potential you think you have, Chaz? This one of the partners that he a Cowboy fan. He say he got potential. He
Now
got
what?
he got Super Bowl potential, Chaz, or he got
Are you chatting?
huh?
Are you chatting with him?
Oh, go ahead. He just it just showed that. I don't know if you can see it.
Man, I can't.
Oh,
I can't.
he just said Pickett do have potential.
Okay.
How many games they play? Was it
17.
17? I want to say I counted him at 13 games, so he probably came in. He missed 4 games, I think. 7 touchdowns, 14 games,
That
9 picks.
is jerk.
How many did they win though? How many out of them games? How many
Not
did they win when he was starting?
he said not Super Bowl yet, but not too shabby.
He
He a Cowboy fan. Chaz a
won
Cowboy
7.
fan.
He won 7 games.
Okay.
Yeah, but you talking about a rookie with a team is in transition. I mean,
Okay. Well, hey, we gotta definitely see this year.
Oh yeah,
You know,
oh
this
yeah.
this this is the hot topic. When we get on here, we let it loose. If he ain't playing, we gonna say we ain't putting up no white picket fences.
That's a good one. I like that. I like that. That's a good one.
We'll see what they do in the draft. If they get a quarterback in the draft, I don't think they believe.
Yeah, uh-huh. Yep.
I
You know,
That's
Hey
right.
y'all, listen.
Yep.
They not. If they take a quarterback in the draft, it's gonna be sixth, seventh round for a backup. They not looking to get no starting quarterback in this draft. I'm still a fan. I know just as much about them as Jeff know about the Cowboys. They not looking for
Hold
no
on, Chad. Don't do that. Don't do that, man. I see you tomorrow on my duty post. Don't get in no bulletin board material to my quarterback led the league in picks and missed 5 games. See, don't he talking about that because he see Chaz, I see you on my duty post, man. Don't give him no bulletin board material. You got said over here, you already got and Chris.
I'm not saying nothing about the quarterbacks.
Now, yeah, I see you went incognito over there, I hope you over there changing your shirt.
We
That's what
gonna
I hope you over there
we
doing.
gonna stay away from the quarterback topic, man.
That's all right. Hey, we got the draft. We got the draft talk coming up next
Because
Tuesday.
it's no, I'm like Chris. There's no way Pittsburgh is drafting a quarterback.
Say, okay, well, let's put it like this. Make sure y'all. I hope nothing come up. So we all on here next week on Tuesday because the draft is Thursday.
hmm
We doing our mock drafts. Uh, at least the first round. At least the first round.
The question is, will y'all draft a quarterback?
Yeah, we already said we drafted the quarterback.
How early?
It don't matter how early we get
man,
one.
Jerry Jones gonna get a quarterback in the last round.
We okay.
Yeah,
I'm,
for
I'm gonna tell you.
real.
I'm gonna tell you like this: the most likely
I
scenario,
found I found Tom Brady.
the most likely
Let
scenario
me
is probably Duggan, Max Duggan, or I forgot the other quarterback they talked about a lot. because Hooker probably be gone. Because his status is fluctuating. I mean, you got teams talking like second round just because what they know he's capable of, even with the ACL.
Mm.
You got some mocks, and I know mocks are all over the place. Some got him going late first round just because they feel like if he didn't get hurt, he could have been one of those top quarterbacks. So I don't know, man. He might be gone before we feel comfortable picking because he was on a visit here. They met with him. They met with him personally. So if he falls in the range that Dallas want to pick a quarterback at, then I'm looking at either Hooker or Duggan.
Mm-hmm.
We'll trade out,
Do
man.
we still have Danucci?
Now Ben DiNucci gone. Now we still got of course we got Cooper and what's the other guy name? Will Greer.
So, okay, let me ask you this, Jim. Y'all have you got to pay Dak Prescott, right?
Well, not right now. Now they said he still got
No, but he can come up on his money.
Yeah.
So you had to pay him, and you're telling me that the Cowboys are coming up on a whole nother contract because he gonna get his money, right?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Dak.
Yeah, that get some money.
I'm gonna ask you a question when once you finish making your. Go ahead. I want to ask a question.
Well, my point is he's gonna get his money, right?
Right.
Sorry, y'all.
Your home is now disarmed. Ready to arm.
Dak is gonna get his money because he has to get his money. And how do you give him his money and do a Jordan Love contract?
What do you mean Jordan Love contract?
Where you go and get Jordan Love on like the so you get him a replacement. How do you do that and know that in 4 to 5 years that you got to pay that man?
So you talking about they draft the quarterback this year?
Yes.
But you draft the quarterback. You drafting the quarterback, say in the fourth round on down. You looking at that quarterback as possibly your backup to take over for if you lose Cooper Rush. Develop him just in case you lose Cooper Rush and say maybe 2 years because he only got a 2-year contract. And then if he is good enough to take over as a starter and you move on, then you got somebody to come in. I mean, you want your backup quarterback position to be competitive because whoever you bring in is going to compete with more likely out the rip Will Greer for the third spot.
This what I'm asking though. If he could be a Jordan Love, we and this is what I'm talking about. we know Jordan Love is not. Uh,
Right on, Chad.
we know he probably garbage. And he coming up on his 5th year option.
Let's see, he was a first round pick though.
I get it. He was, you understand he trash. Let's not get that twisted. And I'm a Packers fan. I know they second round pick is our first round pick. He trash. So then how does that work for the standpoint of the Cowboys when we also know that one thing we do know is what you got in Prescott.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a known commodity. It's almost like buying a car. I know what I got is a that's it's a great car. So why then do I put in to purchase a very much newer car that I don't know if it's gonna work?
Oh, yeah, I mean, you're not seeing them. I mean, you grabbed the quarterback, do you still like to say Dak is 30.
Yeah.
So
That's
How long?
facts.
How many more years they got on his court on his contract?
um let me see. Hold on.
And this is why I'm saying that. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can
Yeah, I
hear you.
hear you, bro. Yeah.
If Dak, and I'm not saying this because I'm not a Cowboy fan. I'm an Eagle fan. I'm just looking at it because the way they structured it in the NFL. I don't see Dak getting a second contract with the Cowboys.
Wow.
And this is why I'm saying that, Kendon, because think about this. Okay. If he got 2 or 3 years left on this contract, if he don't restructure, I don't know what kind of money, well, like cap hits and all that, what he got coming up in the later years of his contract. If he don't
Uh-huh.
restructure and add more years,
So here it is, said real quick. He signed a 4-year extension in 2021, 4 years, 60 million. It said, but an extension would lower his cap hit and afford the Cowboys greater flexibility this offseason.
okay,
So when you do an extension, that helps with your cap flexibility. And it
right,
also lower. So like with the pilot situation, he's getting a tag of 10.9, but once he comes to a contract agreement, his cap hit is go lower. That's
okay,
why that's why teams that's why I say teams can get these dudes on franchise tags on a contract. It lowers their cap hit. So regardless of however they structure his extension, if it's 2 years, 3 years on top of what he got, it'll lower everything. But what I'm trying to tell Ken is you always get a quarterback. You got to have a backup quarterback. Yeah, you got Cooper Rush, but in 2 years, who's to say Cooper Rush is go stick around again? So now you already got somebody in your system, depending on who they get, a Duggan or uh, you know, Clayton Tune from Houston, just throwing a Hendon Hooker. And like even with Hendon Hooker, he might not play out the top because of his ACL. So you got players like that who you get them in your system. They develop in 2 years, and if Dak has still, if he's taking that step to prove that we're gonna keep him around, then you keep him around, and then you got somebody that could slide in as his backup that you drafted 2 years ago.
But but think about this, Jeff. What you're saying is true. This is why I'm getting at, right? With that, he got I don't know if you said how many years he got left. How early do you draft a quarterback to be his backup? What in what round? Like
probably. So you hypothetically speaking, you do like either the highest you do is 4th round.
but okay. Let's say 4th round. So think about this. So we just gonna say Dak don't get to the NFC Championship, don't get to the Super Bowl or whatever. We're just gonna say he kind of stay where he at, right?
Right.
So when you start talking about extensions, you start talking about new money, right?
Right.
So when you're talking about new money, how much new money you gonna give Dak based on what he's done and what the other quarterbacks are getting?
Right.
So that's where it's gonna get a little tricky at with him. Because at some point you're gonna have to start thinking, I gotta move on from that. Because you said he's gonna be 30, right?
He's 30 now.
He's
About to be
30.
30.
They're not gonna go too many more years. I say Dak got about 2 more years, man, before they say we gotta move on from Dak if he don't get out that second round. Because
Right.
they gotta start thinking about the next guy. And I'm not talking about a 4th round guy. I'm talking about somebody they going up and getting in the 1st round. You see what I'm saying?
Who they going up and get?
I know I'm not talking about this. I'm not talking about this year.
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
talking about in the next couple of years. They will have if he don't if I'm saying if he don't like make a step forward this year for us in the playoff. Because he has good he's been having good numbers, and stuff like that, but he just hadn't when he got to the playoffs, he ain't moved any further than second round. He got to go past that this year. He just got, if he don't do it this year, I don't even see them getting him extension. Cause now you getting into the 30s with his age.
Right.
You start thinking like a GM, like, hey, I gotta make a move because I'm gonna miss out on they can't be missing out on quarterbacks because they got Dak and he really haven't do you think he lived up to the contract?
Yeah. Could he do better? I mean, yeah, he can do better. I mean, but I always say it's unless he just play. I mean, I get the 15 interceptions, and I say I'm gonna give and take on. I always say give and take on that because we don't know how many out of 15 is truly on him because we all know that.
Right.
Yeah. So, but it's gonna count towards him. He's won a lot of games for him. Could he have played better in a lot of games? Yeah, true that.
You know who his career kind of remind me of? It's kind of I tell Chris this all the time when the Eagles had Donovan McNabb, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's really good, but can he get you over the hump? He's gonna always keep you drafting it from like 17 to 24. In that area, you're never gonna get in the top 10 because there'll never be that salary, and you're never gonna be at the back of the draft because you're not gonna be that good. You're always gonna be in the middle of the pack. And sometimes you gotta to build your team. If you ain't got that elite quarterback, you gotta get in that top 5 sometimes. You got to have some bad years, and with a guy like that, because we did it with McNair, we was always 10-6, 11-5 every year.
Right.
Get in the playoffs, first round, lose. Get to the second round, lose. But we never went no further than that until we made the mistake. Hired Chip Kelly. We had some bad years in there. We got in the top 5 a couple of times, and we was able to build from there.
Yeah.
So that's where they're gonna fall in. They're gonna have to make a decision about that. When do we move on from that? Because if he get a new contract, he ain't getting 50 million.
He might not want 50 million though.
But do he even get the same thing he got in the beginning?
But he got
Because remember,
he got 40.
okay, but remember when he got that 40, he was an up and coming quarterback. When he got the 40, he was like one of the highest paid. Is he gonna want less than 40? We talking about Dak now. He gonna want more than that.
We don't know what he might want, because he actually could have gotten for less than 40. We the ones that played around with it, the front office.
Right.
So they can. I mean, we just don't know. I mean, Dak wants to be here. He said he wants to be here. I think he's that type of player that wants to retire in one place. So he's the type, I think, go do what makes it work. And long as it ain't a low ball offer, I think he's gonna do it, make it work. He's the ultimate team player. If it's something where I can make it work, still get money, he's still getting the door. He's not losing no money. Yes, his contract, but I think, man, he get a fair offer, a fair extension, and philosophy is offense wins games, defense wins championships. And they continue to build on that defense. You got you another cornerback on the other side of Diggs. You got him another weapon on receiver. Depending on how the draft shake out coming Thursday, starting out Thursday, what they get, either somehow if they get a Bijan, if he slide to him, or if they decide to trade up, because Dallas, they won't show their hand on what they gonna do, because he wasn't a visit, Bijan, so you never know. If he get into the range where they feel comfortable, he could trade up and get him. That's another weapon. Or you get a weapon like a Zay Flowers. You get another weapon like Michael Mayer from Notre Dame. Man, that tight end is bad, man.
Yeah, he real good.
The dude is bad. That boy is. And so you get somebody like that. You get the Georgia tight end. You get Jackson. I don't know if he followed that far. Jackson Smith the Jibba. Like this dude get these weapons, man. And I know how Kenneth feel about McCarthy, but like he's on the seat as well, so to speak, because you got Dan Quinn sitting in the cut, and Jerry don't want to lose him, and if McCarthy don't get into where he want, he could be the next head coach. So he's on the seat, kinda. It's simmering.
This a big year. This is a big year for them.
Yeah, it's a big year. So they can make some things happen, man. They putting the pieces together. Putting the pieces together, man. So it's gonna be a good year. It's gonna be a good year.
I ain't said all that, but I ain't gonna say it's gonna be a good year, because they still got to go through us.
Well, we shall see. Like I said, next week we got the draft. We got Tuesday. We're gonna talk about the draft. I'm looking to
You gonna do a mock?
go do a mock draft and Chaz, they gonna build a super receiver around here. He can stay a year or two. Oh yeah, that if he get the right weapons, he ain't got no excuse. That's what partner of mine saying.
Yeah, I just see it.
Yeah, but yeah, we're gonna do a mock possibly if everything go well, go bring on another guest, Norman Skeet, offensive lineman. Uh Kendon knows him well. Caden Bowers, he might be on.
Okay.
He's going to preview this upcoming uh coming year coming up. He might join and kind of talk about since the draft coming up with him being a lineman and pick his brain up on the draft and you know being kindergarten with his mom and everything. Uh, and so he might join us next week too for a little bit. But we gonna get this mock draft going next week, and we can pick for our own teams or how we want to do it.
Yeah,
We
that'd be
can we
good.
can we
You
can
can lay out the format.
lay out the format and pick for our own teams, and then kind of draw for the other teams how we want to do it,
Yeah.
and see what we think. Look at team needs, and just go from there.
All right, sound good to me.
Yeah, Larry, you there? Kenny, you there? Before we.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll do a mock draft. I'm gonna kind of study, look at see what team needs or try to have it out, see who want to pick where.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be good. And the draft for round is Thursday. That's the only round on Thursday.
Hey, I'm gonna be looking out for Pittsburgh getting the quarterback in the draft.
I don't know what Chris went to. He might have died on his phone. Might have died or something. But I don't know. I guess he'll do Pittsburgh because I don't know if Billy make it on. But yeah.
Okay then.
Okay, that's a bet, man.
All right, y'all have a good one.
Another one in the books.
All right then, y'all.
All right.
Okay. All right.